Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome to another episode of The Darkest Dungeon. Today we're going on a short quest with the same crew as last time. I'm going to try to get them up to level 5, and I might also try to bring up the backup crew, which is things like Tetra, Boris, Conagres, and Alzorath up to level 5 as well, just for the later missions. I might do some of that off-screen though. We shall see. We're going to go ahead and provision up. One thing that I was slightly tempted with is the easy mission here, as we get them all running off saying, this is not hard enough for me. We go ahead and take a look at this easy mission here. It's a long one with 12 deeds. I think we would consider doing that, except we can't bring any of our like really good characters on it. We'd be bringing like Goodwin, let's see, Goodwin, probably Pennant, Leal, and not even Zuka, probably Eric on with it as well to try and get that one done, but it just wouldn't be as like feasible because all of our main characters are 3 and 4, which makes it a little bit difficult to do. So let's go ahead and get Crevicore, let's get Creepypasta, let's get Blitz and Snuffs, my usual crew, and we'll worry about leveling up the other ones later. We do want these deeds though. The disadvantage of a short one is you don't get many deeds or crests from it, so you're reliant on the actual reward. So let's go ahead and provision up. We're gonna take, let's take a stack of food. Actually, let's not. Let's take 8 food. Don't really need too much more. We've been doing fairly decent without the increased thing. Gonna go ahead and take 6 torches, and we'll skip out on the rest of it. We're gonna try to run this one fairly bare bones. Don't really think we need too much more in the way of this stuff either. We could take 1 shovel just to be safe, but we want to earn maximum profit on this one. So let's go ahead and click embark and see what we have in store for us in the wheel. We are actually using the same gear we used last time as well, so there's not too much to worry about there. Let's see how big this map is. Not very. Just got to complete all the room battles, so I'm not too worried about our ability to complete this. So let's go ahead and, well, they're going to do the same thing they did last time and explore every single treasure on the map before I have a chance to use an item on it. So that's another reason why I just didn't take any items with me, because frankly it wouldn't have done much. So let's go ahead and go in the first door. Not even going to use a torch before going in because I, well, forgot. Let's go ahead and see what the scout tells us. Gonna have some enemies. We're gonna have enemies in the next 2 areas. We don't need to go up, but we could gather these 2 items just to make this more worthwhile. So let's go ahead. We're going to head out to the next room. Could look at this. Do we have... No, we don't have anything to purify with, but let's go ahead and have her investigate it. Not without the risk of disease. What did you get? Nothing. Okay. And before we walk into these guys, let's go ahead and use 1 torch. 2 crazed gnashers. Not exactly a large amount of enemies, to say the least. Gonna possibly see some bleed on one of our characters. No, we didn't. Let's go ahead and try and heal these guys. Not dead, but pretty damn close. Collect bounty. You dodged. The dog dodged. That'd be kind of an interesting skin to put on these guys. And it would be entirely feasible to reskin them into the dog. Let's go ahead and if it bleeds you. Decent accuracy there. And we're gonna go ahead and throw a dazzling light on you, which should improve our torch. We could actually go with like all Vestals and have like maximum torch, but not really worth it. 600 gold, woohoo! And plenty of inventory space. Yay! Ooh, tree stump. You're going to explore it. Old tree, yeah, explore it. Tree is covered in poisonous sap. You resisted it though. Good job, don't ya know? Gosh, golly. Okay, we've got an idol here, which should reduce stress, probably, maybe. Gonna go ahead and see him get a little stressed out from stressful incantation. We're gonna go ahead, and I think we're actually gonna stick on taking out these ectoplasms. Yeah, I'm gonna focus on them. The ectoplasms can reproduce, so that makes them a little bit dangerous. We don't want to let them do that, and then we can just take out these stressful incantation guys, who, well, ladies, the enchantress, who are just totally pissing off our characters. Let's go ahead and we will go with a wicked hack on the front. Get rid of all the slime, so it's just the enchantresses. We're gonna go some dazzling lights to get our torch back up, because they eat up a lot of torch. Chop on you, completely missed. You are going to cut this one. Cut them. De-stress, yeah, decent amount. And it keeps being Pasta who gets stressed out to high hell in this place. You're going to kill them. And that was pretty good. We got another shovel and some gold. Beautiful. You're going to use it. A pristine fountain reinvigorates the hero. We got more stress reduction down to 39, pretty much back to where we started with this one. We're going to backtrack a little bit, which is going to add stress, but we're going to open up these 2 treasures just to see if we can get a little bit extra. We're doing it in low light as well, which is a little bit of a problem, and you're going to try it. Yay. Everybody's like just searching everything. Good job. Now we back up. We're not stepping on your feet. Stop talking so I can move back and go in through the door. And there we are. That probably pissed them off a whole lot, but hey, we explored those areas and we can torch up twice to get through this. Let's go ahead and go after the next little batch of enemies. We don't really have much stress on the characters, even though we did backstep just a little bit there. And our light goes down right as we get into battle. We get a rapid rush against Blitz. He's going to dodge, of course. And we are going to go with a collect bounty on the dog with a crit. Lovely. It's going to reduce stress a little bit more for him, bringing him to almost no stress whatsoever. That's ridiculous. A crit on the skeleton guy is going to help as well. And let's go ahead and get the light up with a dazzling light. Stop stressing him out, you bastardly crone. Not fatal, but pretty dang close. Dazzling light, raising our light back up just a little bit. Not as much as I would like, but hey, it helps a little bit. Take all the gold. We're not getting much in the way of treasure. This just isn't going to be a positive experience as far as resources go. Let me guess, you're going to search that? No, you're not? Okay, good job. Let's go in here. Apparently our last room battle is going to be down this way. What is it going to be? Is it going to be a treasure room, please? Yes, we have a treasure room, got a wall, and an empty room. Well, we got 2 shovels, so we don't have to worry about the wall. Yes, you guys can eat. Let's go ahead and we will torch up here. Brings us up to a decent amount. You are going to explore that U. It's now lost. Okay. And don't be oh, damn it. Don't be searching the grave, Pasta. Damnation. Yeah, you didn't find anything in there, did ya? Did ya? You wee little bastard. We could have come in here without torches and done just fine, I think, but I'd rather not. I'd rather not risk it with the main characters. If we were doing with some low-level characters, yeah, I'd consider it. Let's go ahead and go with a chop on the big guy because we're not going to get it on any of the little guys. You're going to come hither on the crone. They both deal stress damage, both the Enchantress and the crone, but I feel like the Enchantress does more because she's more of a blanket effect. Let's go ahead and we will Wicked Hack the crone. Not enough to kill her, unfortunately, but we are going to Dazzling Light her, which should kill her and raise our torch back up just a little bit. Unless they've changed the effect of that ability. Which I don't think they have. I can check. Where is it? Dazzling Light. Yeah, it adds 5 to the torch. I don't know if it ticks down during battle or not. That would be kind of sucky. But we're going to go ahead and come hither on the Enchantress. A nice crit there. Going to go ahead and pull her forward. Reducing his stress a little bit. Didn't really help with anybody else. Let's go ahead. Let's see. We have 87 now. Let's go ahead and use it again. And we're up to 92. And we're going to get a tree branch smack down on her, which she resists the knockback, thankfully, which is a good thing. Let's go ahead and hew the 2 of them. Nice crit from Pasta. He gets a little bit of stress reduction there. We're probably going to just do withstands from him on here on out, just because, well, we don't really need to worry about this guy too much. And yeah, it's going to be your turn first, so you're going to withstand just to reduce your stress. Explicitly to reduce your stress. It only reduces it by 4. I think he has a problem with stress reduction. Yeah. He has a few of those. Don't think it's directly from that stuff, though. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. Minus 16% stress heal on the Berserk Mask. There was a bug with those for a while. I think it's been dealt with, but I'm not entirely positive. That where if you have 2 of them on, it deals like massive damage to enemies to where it basically causes an underflow issue. Where the number wraps around from small numbers to very, 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 very large numbers. And a Wicked Hack right there just to finish them off. And we've got a treasure chest in here. We can take all. Got a handful of crests. Let's go ahead and open this up. Heirloom crest. Contents are ours. What did we get? Some more citrine and some more portraits. We will definitely take them. We're definitely going after this last room down here just to see what's in this little crate. Contains heirlooms. What did we get? Some deeds. Just what we needed. We could use our shovel up here. Not really going to do too much. And we could honestly wander around and look for more enemies, but it's not really worth it. Because frankly, yeah, we've already gotten everything we can from this map. We could go fight these enemies up here, but again, not really worth it on my list of things to do. This has been a 10-minute long mission. Maybe we'll have another short one and I can do 2 missions in one video. That would be interesting. We'd be on week 33 and 34, I believe. And there's just the little bit of gaining we got right there. Next. Let's see what kind of status changes we have. We have anemic on her, which is reduced bleed resist, but we have decent improvements on the other guys, so that's not too bad. Let's see if we do have another short one. If we do, we could honestly do that. Yeah, that was week 34. Well, we started on week 33. Now it's week 34. As far as the episode numbers go. Do we have a short? Got a long. We got a short apprentice one, which we could level up some of these low guys on. Yeah, I think we'll do a short one. Don't think we really want to try for any of these champion level ones. It would stress our characters out a little too much. But let's go back and... do we want to just go straight in? Do we really need items for it? Nah, we don't need items for it. We can go in with Goodwin on the front. We'll go with Liel in third. Could take Wombat with us. Not really needing him right now, but... I think we actually want to bring a character that we don't have level 3 or above with. So I'm thinking Bertrand or Malil. I think Bertrand is probably the most useful out of the bunch as far as people to bring up. Because we already have a damage dealer that can deal with the front. And Malil and Orlabar, which are our gravediggers, they're going to actually be renamed. I need to add a new name for that one. I just forget how to spell it, and I don't want to spell it wrong. I'll do that off screen. But we don't really need them in the main party right now. I'm going to be using them on challenge runs, though. I'm going to be using that class, at least, on challenge runs. So that's going to be a thing, but we're going to go ahead and provision up and go in yet again to another mission. Let's go ahead. Going to go ahead and take... Let's take 12 food for this crew, and we'll take probably 8 torches. Shouldn't really need too much more. We'll take a spade and we will take some medicinal herbs and we will embark. And this should be enough for a short exploration mission in the Warrens. We're honestly just doing this to try to get to the bosses. So let's go ahead and click this and let's see what we got. Gotta explore 90% of rooms, so that's going to be fairly straightforward for us. Don't have any equipment on our guys, but they should be alright. Goodwin is fairly strong, as is Eric. And honestly, Liel and Bertrand are not bad either. It's just I haven't really refined them very much. So glad we brought the shovel.
Such blockages are unsurprising.
Yep. So very glad we brought the shovel. That thing would have been a royal pain in the ass if we hadn't have. Let's torch up and keep moving forward. We can honestly cross around these rooms as well if we run into any major obstacles. I don't expect to get any good scouts with this crew either because, well, none of them really have very high scouting chance. We're going to take a trap to the face. Thankfully, he dodged it, but stashed heirlooms, sure, I'll take them. Always welcome more crests here. Let's go ahead and torch up again. Keep on moving through. No enemies in here. Do we get a scout? Yes, we got a scout. That's what we have. Empty room. Lots of nothing. You're going to explore that pile of bones. We don't have anything we can really use on that. There is loot in there, though. So we got more crests and more gold. I think this one might actually be more profitable than the last one as far as what we find in the actual mission. That's kind of sad. You're going to move up. Do we get a scout in this room as well? Negative, good sir. Let's go ahead and just keep moving around. We might come back for some of these other treasures, depending on how these characters hold up to the little bit of combat we're going to encounter. Ooh, Swine Chopper, Swine Slasher, and Swine Wretch. That's not lovely at all. Damon's Pull on you. Come forward, do me. And we can start hacking them to pieces with this guy and the Paladin here. Let's go with a... we want a disorienting blast. It's going to shuffle them. It's not really going to do much. Let's go ahead and go with a plague grenade on the guy in the back. A little bit of blight on him never hurt anybody. And let's go with the Zealous Accusation on the front, killing off the little spitting, vomiting pain in the ass. So let's go ahead and hew them as well, getting rid of the big guy, and then we're just down to the Swine Slasher, who's going to die on his turn. That was really, really easy. We are on easy missions, though, so what more do I expect? You're going to go ahead and investigate the pile of bones. Infected by the rotten pile. Great. Oh, man, it didn't really do anything to him. I'm okay with that. Torch up, go through. We'll come back for the treasures if it's worth it. We've got 2 swine wretches. We get shuffled, unfortunately, which sucks. Oh, crap. We're probably going to end up with diseases and crap, too. You go ahead and move forward. Not much else you can do. Let's go ahead and we will do a move back for you, getting him up front. So that at least gives us halfway decent choices here. Abyssal Artillery on the guys in the back is absolutely lovely. We can't do Lance from the front row, so he's not going to be able to hit them either. This is not going to go pretty. Butcher Cut is probably, yeah, it's definitely going to give him bleed. Hook where it hurts is just what it looks like. Very, very painful, moderate damage assault. Let's see. Inspiring Cry. We could use it on ourselves, but we're going to go with a Zealous Accusation, I believe. Oh, and they both dodge it. Great. Let's see. Even more damage come in on Goodwin. We are hurting quite a bit. We're going to take a Vomit to the face as well, which is going to stress, and Bulimic, which I don't know what that causes, but we are about to find out whenever it gets around to one of my guys' turns. Bulimic. Reduce heal receive in camp. We are fine with that. Let's go with the 2 back guys with some more tentacles from the sky. Spaghetti monsters for the win, and just another hit should finish off one of the little wretches. And let's go ahead and go with a plague grenade on the slasher. Should blight him and set him up to die. And we can hew the front 2, hopefully killing off the other wretch. Yes, the wretch is the biggest pain in the butt. We're going to ball and chain, which is probably going to stun. Doesn't move him back, though, which I always expect that to move them back. I don't know why. Oh, another dodge, and we're going to slash you in the face with a nice chop. And you're going to dodge. Let's see, Vulnerability Hex would probably help. Let's go try a weird reconstruction on you, actually, though. Nice heal. A lot better luck than I have had with the occultist before. So let's go with a stunning blow. Possibly get it on him? Yes, we did. So we should be pretty good off. Let's get an intimidate to his face, which should finish him off and let us go about our business. We got a Martyr's Seal, which is an ancestral thing. At death's door, plus 15% damage, plus 5% crit, and increased death blow resistance. If you have 2 of these, it approaches 100%, but I think they kind of have a little backdoor fix that keeps it from going to 100%. So that's an interesting thing. I'll keep it around, and I'll probably end up using it at some point. You're going to open this. What do we have? More gold. Not too bad, I guess. And we are going to scout the hallway. That's going to give us an idea of where some enemies are, at least. And we scout 2 more rooms, so we just got to explore the rooms and be on our way. Let's go ahead and torch up before we move on, because we're going to encounter an enemy first. Whole bunch of wretches. I never noticed how piddly their little legs are. I thought they were always just like long armed, but no, they're holding themselves up by their arms here. That's kind of creepy, and they've got a face on their side. I did notice the face, but yeah, the rest of this, not so much. Let's go with a Vulnerability Hex on you, which is going to leave you marked and debuffed, which reduces the dodge, which means we should be able to hit with the good one here. Nope, he just completely whiffed. I think there's the bug with the dodge versus miss thing is still there, where basically if you miss, it'll sometimes say dodge and vice versa. They really do need to fix that one, because it does get a little frustrating, because I think that was just a straight up miss. We are going to go with... Let's pull you forward. Get you up front, and we're going to go ahead and Plague Grenade the one that has reduced dodge, just to get some blight on him. 3 damage per round. That means 2 rounds and he's dead. We're going to get vomited on left and right, but we should be all right. Another vomit comes in. A crit this time is going to stress you guys out. Oh, taking these low-level characters out to level them up actually does tend to cost more, simply because I have to de-stress them all, which kind of sucks. So we're going to finish those guys off, and we're going to do a stunning blow on you, probably finishing you off as well. Ooh, another torch, some gold, some busts. Yeah, we are making a bit more of a profit on this one than we usually do. And you're going to explore that. Contents are ours. We got a little bit more gold. We are, as far as what we're getting in the mission, we are definitely making a bigger profit than we did on the last short mission. Let's go in here. Nothing inside. I think we only have... Yeah, we're going to skip this one treasure in the middle. Not really worth it to me. And do any of you have good trap disarming? 20, 25, 30. You are sadly our best at this. You succeed. Okay, you disarmed the trap. Good job. The occultist has redeemed himself for a little while. And honestly, the occultist is probably one of my favorite out of this group. We're going to go ahead and take all. And keep on moving forward. We probably should have torched up before coming in here, but we don't have any enemies in here anyway, so not a big loss. Let's go ahead and torch up, and we'll go to this room. Watch the last room be something like a... Oh, occult scrawlings. Dull and uninteresting. Thanks. Watch this last room be a, like, battle room. If it is, we're probably going to go into it. Let's go ahead, and we will vulnerability hex you. Ooh, 2 damage. Not too bad, and the debuff. Let's go ahead and plague grenade the guy in the back. Could emboldening vapors either the front 2 of our guys, but I don't think it's really entirely necessary. These guys don't have incredibly high life. They have 8 life starting, which is like, nah. We deal that much damage even at this low of a level. Another hook. That does move him back. The little hook guys, they move back when they do that. But we did pretty good. Got some more torches. Got some holy water, which would actually be semi-useful. Yeah, go on in. We haven't had any, like, real good room battles yet. And we've got that last room. What are you going to scout out for us? We got a battle, and we've got no treasure. Well, we're going to go for the battle. Simply because we do have resources to burn. And I would kind of like to, you know, get more stuff. We do surprise them, so that's going to work out good as well. Let's go ahead and we will vulnerability hex the dodge 0, dodge 0, dodge 0. All of them have 0 dodge, so we have fairly high chance to hit. Let's go ahead and get that on the swine chopper so we can do more damage to him. It's going to... Oh, he resisted the debuff there. Plague grenade the drummer. Resist the blight. That kind of sucks. We're going to just go straight out on him then. Another zealous accusation. Going to kill off the worm in front. Moving them forward. I think the drummer has an ability in the front too that he can use. But I don't think we want to find out what it is. Drums of Doom. That's one of his back row things actually. We'll find out what he does up front pretty soon. We could kill that guy. Which we're going to do. Vulnerability hex for the win. Let's go ahead and we will go with a battlefield medicine on you just because why not? Emboldening vapors wouldn't really be that useful either because we're probably going to stun this guy. Let's go with a weird reconstruction on you. Resist the bleed, 12 heal. Very, very lovely. And you are going to chop him, which you are going to miss horribly with. He breaks the stun. We have, let's go ahead and use emboldening vapors anyway. We don't have another attack that can hit him. I will be upgrading the Plague Doctor fairly soon as far as his abilities because he will start leveling up. This is especially true if I start taking these guys off screen. Let's go with a holy water, allowing a thorough search, and we get a key and a portrait. Well, we can use the portrait. The key is absolutely useless to us. We could wander around in the dark and look for enemies like I said before, but it's not going to be worth it, so we're just going to complete the quest. That's been 2 short quests in one video. How do you guys like that one? It's even under 30 minutes. We got a decent amount of gold off of that one, about 7,000 some odd. A lot of crests, and we got a portrait and a couple more crests from the actual, well, quest. And no unlocks as far as abilities. Goodwin is finally up to level 3. That means Eric's going to be our primary tank for low-level ones in the future as we level up Leal, Bertrand, and we'll probably take one of the grave robbers with us in the future. Goodwin is now a veteran leper. How do you become a veteran leper? I don't know. But that's week 34 and week 35 in one video. I'm going to do some upgrades off-screen, and I will see you guys next time. So be sure to keep gaming, have fun, peace out. This has been Alzorath. Bye.